Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, and as the title says, today we are going to be looking at and judging a few of some past outfit choices that I've made at concerts. So let's get into it. Okay, so I've been to a few concerts over the years, and I've even documented some of them on this channel because, fun fact, one of the reasons I started this channel was to share my love for music and going to concerts with whatever audience I was able to find on here, which I did for a while and then it sort of dropped off. But I'm trying to pick it back up again, okay? So let's take a trip down memory lane and dive into these fashion archives and judge some concerts and judge some outfits that I've worn to concerts over the years. And I just want to give the disclaimer that these are not going to be crazy or chaotic. Like, I'm just not that kind of person. These might even be tame to you, but I feel like it'll be fun anyway to just look at them and give them a rating, you know, really see how much my style and sensibility has changed over the years. So we're gonna start way at the beginning with a video that is actually on this channel if you want to go check it out. It's not good, but it's on here. So it's my first Warped Tour. And yes, I must flex by using my photo with Kellen Quinn as the outfit picture for this one. But also here's some other pictures that show the outfit a lot better. So that summer I went crazy at Hot Topic because I knew that I wanted to go to Warped Tour. But my particular store was actually like out of the size that I wanted in Sleeping with Sirens shirts, but they had this 2XL. And I'm looking at that 2XL and I'm like, oh, that's a DIY opportunity. And of course by DIY, I mean, I cut fabric off. I cut the sleeves and I cut the neckline. So I was able to have big gaping holes and just a more fashionable neckline. And that was the extent of my DIY. So it wasn't anything too crazy. So yeah, let's see. I paired that with some acid wash denim shorts and high top Converse. You can't go wrong, except actually you can, because those shoes offered no support and my feet felt awful afterwards. And I have to give this outfit a 7 out of 10 for that. There's just, you can't enjoy yourself when your feet hurt, and I learned my lesson. Kind of. So we're gonna stay in Warped Tour and move on to Warped Tour 14, which was basically the same outfit. And yes, I must flex by using my photo with Kevin Jordan. I do actually have a photo with the ready set, but I can't find it, so that sucks. But anyway, so for this Warped Tour, I had actually switched from Converse to Vans, which you can't really see in this picture. And so it didn't solve the feet hurting issue, but my feet did not hurt as much. So I gotta give this outfit an 8 out of 10 for that. And it loses a point because I cringe at the reason that I bought this shirt, which was because I was very into All Time Low, and one of their things is whiskey, or like, though they have a wine, whatever. And so I saw this shirt at Ross probably, and I was like, oh, that looks like a whiskey label. I'm gonna buy that. And so I did. And I wore it to Warped Tour, and I just feel like, you know, my choice to buy this shirt wasn't influenced by my own desire for it, and so that's why this outfit doesn't get as high of a rating. But I do still wish I had those shorts. Okay, and so the last Warped Tour picture we're gonna look at is from 2015. I did go to 2016, and that video was on here, but I don't really have any good pictures of my outfit from that day, so, and it was really plain. I think I wore a crop top and shorts. Can't go wrong, you know. But okay, 2015, let's look at this. And yes, I must flex by using my photo with Nick Major. Maybe Nick's too niche, I don't know. But honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of this outfit, even though it's literally the same as all the other ones. I thought the flag tank top was cool because it was black and white, but at the end of the day, it is still just an American flag. And that's not the kind of person I'm trying to be, you know. Take that as you will. That's just, you know, what I gotta say about that. And so I do gotta give this a 7.5 out of 10. Oh, but if you see, so those Vans are the same Vans that I was wearing at Warped Tour 2014. Don't have them anymore. I went through a phase where I felt like I didn't need any of these clothes anymore, and I don't want to talk about it. I got rid of a lot of merch and just staples, and I'm building it back up basically in my mid-20s, so it's truly tragic. I give this one a rating, I don't know, 7.5 out of 10. Okay, and so now let's move on to 2015 Full Circle Tour. So that was Volumes, Crown the Empire, and Of Mice and Men, of course. And this may honestly be my most iconic outfit yet. Let me just pull the picture up. Okay, so acid wash shorts, fishnet tights, all black bands, and the absolute cincher, Sam and Dean Winchester. So let me just set the scene for you, okay? May of 2015. Season 9 of Supernatural had just finished airing, I do believe, or it was close to it. And this was what I consider, what others may consider, the revival age of Supernatural, because seasons 1 through 5, S tier, of course. Seasons 6 and 7 left a bit to be desired. But seasons 8 and 9, those breathed new life back into the show, and most notably, they really worked on re-strengthening the bond between Sam and Dean, you know? And trust me, this recap of Supernatural is completely necessary and needed in order to really understand the intricacies of this outfit choice, okay? So, we got that, okay? At the same time, Of Mice and Men had just come out with Restoring Force. Phenomenal album. Love that album to this day. Listened to it the other day, you know, like it's that album for me, you know? So we got both of those things going on, okay? And who am I but someone who loves to find a through line between the different pieces of media that they're consuming, you know? And maybe you know where this is going. If you've watched one of my older videos from the Countdown to Warped Tour series where I offer some outfit ideas, maybe you know where this is headed. So in that video, I do a 360, like I put this outfit on minus the fishnets, I believe, and I do a 360 and you get to see the back of this shirt. And so let's look at it. Yep, I had a cup of bleach, I had a paintbrush, and I had a dream. And this was the product of that. And I'm so torn between cringe and downright admiration that I wore this in public, because like I was committed to it, you know? I was entrenched in fandom and bandom, and this is how I wanted to express that. And so like 8 years later, I cringe, but also proud of her, you know, for wearing this out in public. And so I don't remember if anyone commented on the shirt like while I was in line or anything like that. Once I was inside, it was really dark, and also I had on a jacket because we got rained on and it got really cold, and I spent $50 on a jacket. I think it was $50, it might have been more. I still have it to this day, so good investment, I guess. But the part of me that cringes wants to rate this outfit 6 out of 10, but it was a good outfit, and I was expressing myself, and I have to honor that. So I'm gonna rate this the highest, actually. I'm gonna give it a straight 9 out of 10. It cannot be a 10 out of 10 because I was still wearing those black Vans and my feet, well, that's not even a fair assessment because we had seats. We weren't in gym admission. But still, I'll just give it a 9 out of 10. And we are going to look at the last outfit now, do a bit of a time jump, and this is the aptly named I am too old for this because that is what I felt at the time. It was 2021, and I just was like, not necessarily in the best headspace. You may have, or you may remember what was going on at that time, what we were kind of coming out of, what we were still probably should have been concerned about, and maybe not going to a concert. But yeah, it was the sort of concert where I realized, or was coming to the realization, that most of the people there were probably going to be younger than me and my husband, and that the concert was definitely going to be over past our bedtime. And I feel like I let those feelings seep into the outfit that I chose, which was a plain shirt, shorts, and tactical running shoes for arch support and balance, because wearing those are so much better than suffering through a show just to try and look cool in Vans. And I know other people probably realized that way before I did, but it was really big for me to give up wearing Vans to shows. You know, I felt like a poser wearing my Nikes, but it was fine. It was literally, and my feet didn't hurt as much as they could have, you know? Who would have thought? But, okay, so So, this picture is after the concert, where I have clearly put on merch that we bought during the concert, so that I didn't have to hold it. And that is just, if you didn't know this life hack, or you know, you always suffered from having to hold on to your merch during a show, just, you know, wear something kind of plain, buy some merch, and then just wear it during the show. It's a life hack, you know? But gosh, look at how done I look in this picture. It was 11 p.m. and one of the things going through my head was that we still had to ride the train and then a bus home, which we still had to walk 10 minutes from the bus stop too. So while I wanted to get some nice pictures to capture this moment, I was ready to go. But we did rally ourselves together to take this picture, which I think is kind of iconic. I think, you know, we don't look like we are just ready to go and lay down. We look like, yeah, we're with the youngsters. We got style. I'm sorry, it's really funny to do this. I'm only in my mid-20s, so it's fun to pretend that I'm old. But, I'm gonna judge this one quite harshly, because while I have sympathy for my past self and what I was going through and what the world was going through at this time, I had ample time to prepare for this concert. I could have put together something a bit nicer, so I'm gonna have to give it the 6 out of 10. I can't be too lenient on myself, you know? But that is all we're going to look at today. And overall, I feel like, as I said before, I put together, my outfits that I put together for concerts aren't too bad, you know? I have sort of been able to stay true to my style throughout the years, even though it has fluctuated a little bit. But moving forward, I do want to be a bit more out there with my concert outfits. Obviously not with the footwear choices, unless I find some crazy looking shoes that are actually very supportive, I am probably just going to wear the tactical running shoes. But my actual outfits, come on, so much can be done above the ankles in order to really just show off my fashion and really put myself out there and still have a great time at a concert. So that is my plan and my hope and my dreams. We'll see how that goes, because bands like to forget that Wisconsin exists. Hey, we like music up here too. Please come. But anyway, they aren't that questionable. They aren't that out there, but they could be better, you know? And hopefully the next time I do this video, I'll have some real interesting stuff to judge, you know? That's what I want to do to myself. I want to push myself out of my comfort zone a little bit, so that I can look back and be like, oh yeah, I really went for it, and whether I achieved it or not, I did it, you know? And so I'd like to just throw out there, you know, fashion is about having fun and maybe taking risks, you know, and just looking back and knowing that however you feel about this outfit in the future, it is who you are or who you were in that moment and how you wanted to express yourself, you know? All the inspirational quotes or feelings or messages, whatever. That's all I got for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos related to fashion, music, and general lifestyle stuff, we're moving soon, so there's going to be an apartment tour, there's going to be decor hauls and organizational style videos. So if you are looking forward to those or want to watch us on that journey, go ahead and subscribe so you will be notified when these videos come out. I'm currently posting on Thursdays and Sundays. And yeah, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. Bye.